Hey everybody, it's Rick Cowan, Beautiful Beast of Sports. I'm with Savanna Jemilo today. How are you doing, Savanna?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Really good to see you. It's been a minute since last time we talked. So
Yes, nice to
tell
see you.
tell me a little bit about what's going on in Savannah's world. What first off, how's COVID-19 unfolding for you guys, and how's that impacting sports and school and everything else?
So I'm actually back in school half time with hybrid. So we started after the first semester. We went back every other day and I've been super excited to be back in school. I miss school a lot, so that was nice. And the vaccines are getting pushed out. I think we're going back full time for our fourth quarter, so that's exciting. I'm in the middle of my volleyball season. We were able to get back on the court, which was so fun. It was over a year, so that was awesome. And we get to have high school softball coming up soon too, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, you're a multi-sport athlete. You have um, a lot of talents on and off the field. Just exciting to see, especially since you're at 21, being able to have that season, right? So I'm really happy
Definitely.
for you.
Yeah,
Has,
I'm really excited
ha,
that
ha-
I get a senior season. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, it's having your senior year and all the things that go into it.
Exactly. It was hard not being in school for the first half of my senior year. So getting back into school, getting back into some normalcy with like sports and everything, it's been really awesome.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm really excited for you. Hey, you've got big news to announce. Um, Tell us a little bit about the whole recruiting journey and process and fill us in.
All right. So I just recently committed to University of Northern Iowa. And it's something that I have waited quite a long time to commit. As a 21, I'm late in the process. But with everything with COVID, it just took me a little longer. And I am super excited to be a Panther next year. But it definitely was a long journey and it it took a while to get here. So I'm really excited to know where I'm going. But the process getting up to here has been lots of ups and downs, and with COVID and everything going on, it's been a ride.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we've been with you on the journey. It's been a tumultuous year for everything that's impacted and going on. So I'm just super excited for you to have an
Yeah, me too.
opportunity as a 21 graduate, going to a really nice D1 school. And so you'll be with Coach Jacobs. Can you talk to us a little bit about that? The importance of attending camps and things like that.
Definitely. So I actually went to a camp at UNI last year, right before COVID struck, and it really let me like see the program and see how Coach Jacobs coached the program and really like cared about his athletes. And at the camp, like he was giving us a talk about this rule he has 4 for 40. And it's like there's a 4 years of your life you're in college that's preparing you for the next 40 years. So that's how he coaches. And that really spoke to me. And I honestly like fell in love with the program and with his coaching style right away just from the camp. So really getting to go to the camp and have them not be having them being able to see me, but me also being able to kind of see how they coach and how he interacts with like his players. That's a really awesome experience. And I would say that's definitely like the most important part of the recruiting process. And I know it's hard with COVID and everything right now, but hopefully some camps will get up and running soon and we can get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, and that's our hope. Across everyone that we promote is that they get that opportunity and experience to go and find the school as well. That's a good fit for them. So what would you say? I mean, there's a lot of kids out there. I mean, right now we're kind of in that quiet period of recruiting, but there's a lot of people out there still trusting the process. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that I had a hard time in the beginning when COVID hit and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm a 21, they're giving the seniors an extra year. Like, what am I going to do? And I struggled to trust the process at first. And my mom and my coaches, they honestly were just like, hey, you have to understand that you're going to end up where you need to be. So there's a school out there for absolutely everyone. Like I promise, if you want to play in college, you can find a school that you can play at, and it's going to be a great fit for you. And really, if you just focus on understanding, like looking at the positives in the moment, like in the moment and what you're going through. And even when COVID hit and all of a sudden my season was gone, I thought I wasn't going to be able to play softball at all. Um, at the end of my junior year. And I took that and I was like, man, this is really hard for me. I've been playing softball my whole life, but
Mhm.
I had to focus on the good things and realize, okay, now I can take this time to individually train and do things. Like the Beautiful Beast community was absolutely amazing during that times. We had our workouts together. We had different talks with coaches. It was super awesome, and really just trusting the process and knowing that you have so much support around you, whether it's your family, your teammates, or Beautiful Beasts of Softball, amazing organizations like that. You're going to have people around you to support you throughout the whole process, and really just trusting and knowing that God's going to put you where you're supposed to be, and having faith that you're going to end up in the right place for you is really the biggest aspect of it.
Well, that's well said. And, I often say that it's your generation that's going to be the next greatest generation. I mean, you guys have went through something that none of us have. My generation, I mean, we're going through it now, but for you guys to prevail at the end of this, I mean, your mental toughness is going to be on point.
Exactly. Everyone, honestly, it's been hard for all of us, but knowing that we're getting through it together is super important. And it's communities like Beautiful Beasts of Softball that are helping through that. And just like looking to your peers and seeing who's around you and getting through it all together is like a huge part of it.
Well, I really appreciate the kind words. Hey, what would you say to the 12 U's out there, the 10 U's, the 8 U's, the girls that are just kind of coming into this and figuring out if they're really in love with the sport? What would you say to those girls?
Softball is the best game in the entire world. I have met my best friends through the incredible community of people, not even just like in person and like my teammates, but over Twitter. There's such a great community of softball players as a whole, not even just the ones you're playing with. And honestly, looking back at it, there's a lot of sacrifices sometimes that you have to make for like the sport that you love, but it's all worth it in the end. Like I look back and I'm just like, wow, I've been playing year round since I was 7 years old. And here I am about to be a Division I college athlete. It's just crazy to me. It's a dream come true. And I know that if I was younger, I was like looking up to those older girls, keep doing that. They're such great role models, and being able to like look at people and really recognize how amazing they're doing and taking that and using it for your own personal strength, that's super important. So just remember, like, appreciate every moment you have. The game is so much fun, and all the people you meet is honestly the best part. So really reach out and find as many people as you can, because it's the community within the softball community is definitely the best one I've ever been a part of. So I'm super lucky that I got to play softball growing up. So as you like recognize that and find out like who you are as a player and a person, really just admire the people around you, because they're the best part of it.
Yeah, and if you guys out there in Softball Nation, at least all of our beautiful beasts, if you have not been, I do encourage you to go and look at Savanna's YouTube page. She's got a lot of really great tips, fielding tips, throwing, everything. Just incredible that you give back to the community by doing those, little skills, clinics
Yeah.
and things like that. It's just pretty incredible that you do that.
And I remember like when I was your guys' age, like when I was younger, I had older girls that were helping me and like really coaching me to be my best, because I looked up to them. And it was something like, I'm so lucky that I'm in a position now that I can use that for good and really be the person that I was able to have. So I just hope everyone can find those types of people in their life, whether it's for softball or really anything. Just having those role models is super important and definitely shapes you as an individual. So
Hey, well said. And on behalf of Beautiful Beast Nation, myself personally, it's really been a journey, and congratulations to you.
thank you so much.
And I would like to just kind of turn it over to you and let you you wrap it up as you see fit.
Well, I want to say thank you to all you guys for watching this and hopefully being a part of the Beautiful Beast community. They have been absolutely amazing in supporting me through this whole journey. When Coach Cowan did his interview on me, I was still trying to figure out the whole recruiting process. I had no idea what I was doing, and he really helped me like get those coach contacts, get involved with the softball community on Twitter and through Beautiful Beast. So big thank you to him and to Beautiful Beast of softball, and really just keep grinding, keep pushing yourself. Everything's going to turn out how it's supposed to be. So
Thanks a lot, Savanna, for your time. Good to see you, kiddo.
nice to see you too. Thank you.
Bye.